Dad, what are we doing?
We are trying to figure out what cables are for. No phone cable.
I hope that's not important.
We're laying out the natural pool. What I'm thinking is that, first of all, a natural pool is cool. You need to look it up on the internet. But a natural pool is a pool that doesn't use chemicals. And it actually can use very small air pumps to move the water instead of electric pumps. So you don't have to use a lot of power. We will have to have a pool pump because we're going to put a waterfall. And to move water for a waterfall, you have to have an electric pump. So right here, this will be sod, I think. This will all be sod right in here. So you'd come in here, and this would be the entrance to the pool. And it'd be like we call a beach entrance where you could walk into it. This would be slate, gravel. And then from here, from this post to these two posts right here, probably a straight line here because I have to have a fairly straight wall going down. This will be deep. This will be 8 feet or more, going gradually up to where you can walk into it. If we dig down 9 feet here, we'll see what happens, what's down there. Maybe rock down there. Then we dig down in here, and then between the outside posts then are what we call the planting area. They'll be 18 inches deep with 12 inches of gravel underneath that. And then planted in that gravel is water plants like water lilies and ferns and things like that. Things you see growing in creeks and marshes.
Why do we have plants put in there?
Well, plants use nutrients. And what you have in water is nutrients. Algae, moss, things that grow in water. The plants use that as nutrients for the plant. They'll grow from that. And then the water, the pump pulls the water by the plants through the gravel. And the gravel also acts as a filter. So the water will all come from the outside where it's been cleaned, back up, and then fall back into the pool.
Cool.
I'm getting ready to start digging.
It's a little muddy right now.
Yeah, that's okay. Once we start digging, it all dries up pretty quick. But yeah.
So how are we gonna get all the water in here? Just hope it rains a lot?
The well, I guess. We don't have to fill it up right away, but we got a long way to go before we put water in it, because once you dig it, then you got to put like old carpet or something down. And then, unless it's really soft, like if it's clay, it's okay. But if it's anything else, roots or rocks, you got to put carpet down. Like we'll just go to the old carpet store and get people's carpet they're tearing out. We lay all that down. Then on top of that, we lay down a liner, a 1 millimeter thick rubber liner. And that liner, it's one piece. Got to be the whole length and the whole width, and we lay it in there, and we got to smooth it all out and get it all out, and that's what holds the water. Then on top of that, we put another liner to protect that, and then on top of that, we put the rock and the gravel and all of that. We do all of that, and then we start filling the water.
Cool.
Gotta stay level. This thing gets stuck so easy. Yeah. Day 2, digging the pool. We've started, got the outside edge down 18 inches or so. It's not quite, it's kind of hard to do with the teeth, but we've got it down, built up the outside on the back there because it was about 18 inches lower. So we've got a berm built up all the way around. So the pond will, the deep part will be here and go a little bit further out to probably about here. If I go around here to the end, there'd be a skimmer right here, which will draw the water this way. All of this area, all along here, where I'm standing, and over there where Mo is, all around there will be shallow, 18 inches or so, and it'll have aquatic plants in it. And then the deep part will be right here, the swimming part. It's got to get dug out more. So that will get dug out about 8 feet deep or so. And then there'll be some sort of little retaining wall around it. I don't know yet what kind of wall I'm going to have, so I don't know how well the clay holds up, whether I've got to actually build a wall or not. So we will see. So we're going to get to digging now. We're taking the dirt, put it in the truck. Took out 4 loads yesterday. I put 2 loads down where the driveway is going to go right there, and then 2 loads back behind the shop where I'm using it for a parking area for machines. And to get out of here, I got to take the truck and go up and up through the sawmill and then around and come back down that road right there and down and around the chicken coop, dump the dirt, and come back down around the back of the house, back up this way, come around here and come back through. And I have to cut through those 2 trees right there. It's kind of hard to get through there, but that way I can load the truck from right there without having to move the machine. That's where we're going to start this morning. It's a beautiful morning. Well, we're getting close. The outside part, the shallow part, 18 inches, that's where the deep rock and the hose go. And then there's a 8.5 foot spot there with a little ledge, another little ledge right there, and this will be the entry right here. I've taken out about, I think, 13, 14 loads of dirt so far. I got at least 1 more load here, but I'm going to hold on to that because I got to make sure these banks and everything are right. 2 days. We're getting there. I think I want to at least lay slate at the bottom of this thing and maybe some slate boulders right along there on that ledge. I may just cut pine logs and put them, stack a wall right there like that. I don't know. All right, the next stage of a project, I have no idea what I'm doing. So we've dug a hole and the outside edge is where the plantings go. The inside deep part, of course, is the pool, the swimming area. The line you see is the level of the water. And so this piece around the top, I'm thinking the membrane, the rubber membrane goes in here and then comes up and over again. And then on top of the membrane, to hide it, you put it under something. So I'm thinking we'll put some kind of path up here so you can walk all the way around it. So we're thinking we make this all flat along the top here. So start at the top because dirt's gonna roll downhill. If we start on the top here, get this sort of level and flat, then we can work our way in. So we're gonna have to rake all of this out and get all of this smooth and clean and flat, and then we'll work our way in. At the same time, sooner or later, we're gonna have to come out here and all of this has got to be raked out and ready for planting too, because something's got to go onto this to make this look more natural. So, a lot of work. Whose idea was this anyway? Wasn't mine, just say. This was Ryan's idea. Oh, Dad, you ever seen natural pulp? Looks really cool. Self-leveling, so I don't have to level it. But you want to get it kind of close. Alright, so that's where we are. So let's see where this is. Alright, so baseline is at 1'3".
That's unnerving. It's like a snake skin.
So all those piles need to come out? Is that what that is? Or do we just rake it down into the bottom and pick it all up at once? I gotta fix this, so I'll come down and we'll rake these piles into the bucket now.
Okay.
We'll call this the walk of death. Because when you get to the end, you're not paying attention.
Off you go.
You're going down. Like this, you know. I don't know why I did this.
I like it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like it too. But again, it's just gut, right? Oh, I think I'll just cut a step into here because that was pretty deep. I was thinking that's awfully deep. So, yeah, so you come in off of here. The plants are going to be probably all the way to here.
But if this kind of comes out here and just have like a little shallow area right here.
Well, this will be shallow right here.
Like that's the gradient, and this is more of like a flat, right? If that makes sense. But
We can do that. I can do that. You know, we can do that and take. We got to think about the falls. I haven't figured that out
oh,
yet.
that's right. The fall's right here.
Right. Well, the rock will be here, right? So it'll be up here, it'll come up. It'll fall on rock. I'm thinking and fall down. There'll be a big rock right here, kind of thing, and then it'll fall in.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if like it was shallow here and you could just sit here as the waterfall.
We could do that. We could put
the waterfall.
We could bring the rock.
Yeah.
We could bring the rock here like this.
Yeah.
Right, and make this all. We can do that.
That'd be
We
really.
can bring this in.
Sit here and the water flows over
We
you.
can do that. Yeah. So what we'll do, then we'll take this and we'll dig this like there.
Yeah.
And we'll dig this out a little bit. All right, almost done with the preliminary anyway. Now we're trying to figure out the liner and all. So we'll put some sort of felt or carpet or something down first, and then the liner's got to go up on the bank. Actually, you start in the middle down there in the 8-foot hole, and then you go from end to end, which is 43 feet plus the 7 feet deep there. And then it's 20 feet wide or 21 feet wide with 16 feet. So it's got to be a 40 foot. So it's got to be a 40 by 60 liner. And then it'll come up on over the bank there with be held down with rock, which will make a path. And I think because it's red clay and rock, even though this is pretty steep right here, I think the water will push it up against that. I don't think it will sag because we'll have rock all on here and we'll have rock holding it down there. So it should be okay. Sure hope so.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.